What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am George. This is the Model Railroad Show. Today's video, we're talking about one of the biggest shifts the N and Z scale community has seen in years. All right, Atlas has officially acquired Microtrains. So we're going to break down what it is we know. We're going to talk about some statements that were released, what it means for the employees, and what I think it might mean for the industry going forward. So let's get into it. Officially on November 19th, 2025, Atlas announced that it purchased substantially all assets of the Microtrains line company. Includes tooling, molds, designs, intellectual properties, and basically everything that, everything Microtrains. All right. I found this statement from the Rogue Valley Times, based in Medford, Oregon, which is not far from where Microtrains is. And I'm just going to read it here. It says, following the acquisition of Microtrains Line Company by the Atlas Model Railroad Company in November 2025, the employees at Microtrains in Talent, Oregon warehouses were informed that they would lose their jobs. More than 20 employees were affected by the job losses, and the owners of Microtrains, who had been exploring a sale for several years in preparation for retirement, handled the employee decisions before the Atlas acquisition took effect. All right. Atlas also then released a statement to that said they did not direct or influence employee decisions and have expressed hiring some of the former employees for opportunities within the new Microtrains by Atlas team. And then Atlas also in a study said our goal is to in a statement said our goal is to preserve the Microtrains product line, support its skilled workforce, ensure product availability, and maintain the same high level of quality and fidelity that customers expect from Microtrains and Atlas. All right, and I'll leave the link to that article down below. So what's happening to Microtrains? It's not disappearing. Going forward, like you just heard me say, it is going to be under the name Microtrains by Atlas. Atlas says they plan to continue the look, feel, accuracy that Microtrains is known for. So, and I mean, listen, this is huge. There's so many things in play here, so many things that we still don't know. They released a statement that what happens to the current inventory, couplers, rolling stock, parts, accessories will remain available until February of 2026. So if you need something, get something. And after that, everything will funnel through Atlas. All right, they say there's going to be about a 90-day transition period, which is about right for this type of an acquisition. And support parts, all that will be shifting to Atlas. So even if you got old stuff or the Z-scale stuff, everything is going to go to Atlas. What don't we know, like what's still uncertain, is the manufacturing. Atlas says none of the tooling is going to be moved to China. I would expect it wouldn't be moved to China. I do expect, though, that it will be moved to Vietnam, because that's where a lot of Atlas's production is. So, I mean, again, they're not lying, but they're not, being fully transparent there. Most of their stuff is going to be in Vietnam. I don't think Atlas is going to continue to make Microtrains here in the U.S. I don't think that's going to make much sense. And, the big concern there is quality. I mean, there's a lot of companies that make stuff in Vietnam and the quality isn't bad. Is it American made? No. Will they be sourcing the same materials? Probably not. That's a big thing because Atlas is going to have its own supply chain of where it's going to get materials from. I mean, before I go, crazy and nuts over this, I think probably the thing to do will be wait and see what this first run of Microtrains by Atlas actually looks like when it comes out. Also, things in theory should be easier to get, but I don't necessarily buy this kind of rumor either, because Atlas stuff isn't always that easy to get. I mean, I waited a year and a half for, an Atlas, H1644. So I think Atlas stuff, not terribly available, but I mean, not any more or less than Microtrains, I kind of feel like, but I could be wrong on that. They do have a wider distribution network, so much larger. They're a much larger company than Microtrains. Big thing for the industry, and honestly, I think kind of sad. I mean, Atlas is an American company. It's based not far from, a couple hours north of me in Hillside, New Jersey. But Microtrains was one of the last companies that was making, American-based company making the products here that I feel like was of their size. They were a small company. I mean, they didn't. I'm not sure if they employed even like 50 people, but still, everything was made here. It was made in America. It was made in Talent, Oregon. Oregon. This takes one of those independent manufacturers just off the map. We'll see. I mean, I'm not excited about that. And I think probably people have a little bit of reason to be concerned. I mean, Atlas bought BLMA, and I feel like the BLMA products weren't as, I don't know. To me, they're not as cool as they were when they were BLMA. I don't use a lot of them, but just seeing them online, it doesn't look it doesn't look as awesome when they retooled them to be mass produced. And there could be changes there, so we don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to rush to judgment until I see like what this first line of trains comes out. But honestly, I feel like personally in the end, if they maintain the quality, it could mean, decent long-term availability for N and Z scale. Because don't forget, Microtrains is making Z and they got all that tooling. So maybe there's a chance Atlas will do something with all that Z scale intellectual property and that tooling and everything else and help Z scale grow. I think Z scale is a growing scale, so we'll see where it goes. At the end of the day, the name is going to be Microtrains by Atlas, and that is going to depend upon, like I said a couple times in this video, these first few releases that come out. I mean, are they going to look and feel like classic Microtrains? Is Atlas going to go to Accumate couplers, or are they going to, convert all of their couplers and everything to Microtrains couplers? That's something that's also, I'm kind of anxious to see because I really like Microtrain couplers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, and I'm sure the community will give them the appropriate feedback. So finally, let me know, what do you think? Are you hopeful? Are you anxious? Are you nervous? Are you running out to stock up on all those pre-Atlas Microtrains by Atlas cars? You're trying to get that old school Microtrains, what's left of the production. Let me know what's going on, especially, man, the N and the Z scale people. I know there's a few Z scale people out there. You've left me comments and videos. So let me know how you guys feel about this. It's, I feel like we don't know. And let me know if you enjoyed this breakdown of stuff that I've just compiled online. If you want to see more videos like this, give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, I'm George. I'll see you in the next one.